Coolio here. I've so far hiked the first half of the Appalachian Trail over the last year. I've done 16 section hikes in all weather conditions. So pretty much throughout the entire year, I did my section hikes. Uh, and I hiked in all conditions, all seasons I've hiked. So I'm going to share with you what I have in my bag and some of the key learnings that I've had along the way that have saved money or pain and aggravation. So hopefully this video is going to be helpful. And this is really what I'm going to be carrying with me on the second half of the AT as I section hike my way northbound to Mount Katahdin this year. Okay, so now I'm going to just switch over and go through my pack and tell you, kind of give my gear reviews and areas where I think you can save money, weight, time, pain. Okay, let's start with my backpack. I use an Aether 70 backpack and the cover that goes with it, waterproof cover that goes with it. This has 1,100 miles on it, and you can see it's in great condition. I've had nothing tear, break, no seams come loose, nothing. It's been a great bag, very durable, and very comfortable to wear if it's fit properly. I get this custom fit at REI. I suggest you do that as well too. As far as outerwear, I carry like a North Face jacket. It's like a super lightweight waterproof jacket that's breathable. Puffy jacket, frog togs, which I rarely use, especially in the summertime. I just let it rain and then dry off. Convertible pants, usually wearing one and got one in the bag. I like to sell them in like running gear stuff. It's lightweight, it's warm, and it's breathable. Use darn tough socks that use nothing else. They are the best. They're super durable. Haven't had any blisters for the last 900 miles on the trail. I like these Manzilla gloves. I carry them with me, and I also use a compression sack for all my clothes, which gets it down pretty nicely. When I said I don't have any blisters on my feet using the darn tough socks, well, this is the other part of it. It's the Salomon XA Pro 3D hiking shoe. Super durable shoes so far. I started out with a pair of Merrells. They lasted me. I got them fitted at like Dave's or Dick's Sporting Goods, and they don't know what they're doing when it comes to fitting people for hiking. So after about 150 miles, my Merrells fell apart. I had bad blisters. I shifted over to these Salomon shoes. So these have about 900 miles on them. And you can see there's still tread on the bottom. And I've been through the rocks in West Virginia, and Northern Virginia, Maryland, and part of Pennsylvania already. These probably have another 100 miles, 200 miles on them. I'm planning on switching them out this year. Okay, in the winter months, I carry this Omni-Heat system, Columbia Omni-Heat system. It's like foil lined long johns, and they keep you toasty even on really cold days. Now I've been actually hiking with this setup in weather as cold as, well, below zero, and this has really served me well. So I'll also carry some fleece gloves that go over that in the winter time, but I wouldn't carry those in the summertime. I like ex officio underwear. I usually carry a couple pairs of those. They help keep the stink down and are pretty comfortable. Okay, kind of my workhorse bag in the winter and the early spring and late fall is this North Face Furnace 20-degree bag. It fits nicely in this compression sack in the lower part of my my backpack. It's a good bag, keeps me warm. All the stuff I have is long length because I'm 6'3". I just need longer stuff. In the really cold winter months, I've been taking this Osprey over bag. It's a 40-degree bag that goes over the furnace system. It's by North Face, and then I use this in late spring all through the summer into the early fall. I use this as my primary sleeping system. It's a 40-degree bag, so it's kind of dual purpose. Really like this REI Flash insulated air sleeping bag pad. It's again a long version of it, but it weighs under a pound. It keeps me really comfortable. It keeps me off the cold ground at night. Just upgraded to the Big Agnes Copper Spur HV UL2 tent. This compresses down nicely. I put my poles in the side pocket of my backpack, and weighs just around 2 pounds, so I highly recommend it. I fit it nicely, has 2 vestibules, and I can take somebody with me and we can both sleep comfortably in that tent, or you can do it solo. As far as water system, I use the Sawyer Squeeze system. This is done really well for me. This is the original one I have. I flush it out every once in a while. It's good for like 100,000 gallons, and they're not kidding. It does work well. I usually carry an extra water bladder in areas where there's no water, and we'll fill that up with clean water, and as to kind of augment what I'm carrying with me. There's been some sections in the AT where I've been without water for quite some time, so I recommend you doing that. Summer months, I will carry a high capacity water bladder, usually like a 3-liter one, that fits into my Osprey Aether backpack. But most of the time, but lately I've been carrying the Smart Water bottle. It's the staple of most people you see hiking the AT right now who are through hikers. This one bottle will last you the whole trip, and so the Sawyer Squeeze system will fit right on top of the Smart Water bottle. It's pretty cool. So it's worth looking into. For cooking, I use this Minimo jet boil system. It boils water very quickly. What I like about it is it's a flat bottom, and what's the benefit of that? And it takes about the same space as the Flash system, the tall skinny one that they have. But the Flash is really hard to cook in. I had one, I trashed it and went for this, because in order to save money, I've started cooking a lot more meals. So I usually take a couple of these prepared meal things. They're like $8 or $9 to buy at the store. So I've been going to kind of make my own type of things. So hash browns and Spam and ramen noodles and chicken packets. You can cook it right in this thing. So I usually cook I don't know, at least half my meals in my Minimo system. This is my breakfast bag. It's got dehydrated coffee and oatmeal packs and dried fruit in it. Lunch, I usually use these like individual packs of tuna or peanut butter with tortillas. I do not have tortillas shown, but I always bring tortillas with me. Let's see. So also like these Cliff bars, a lot of energy. This is a 5-day supply of food for the AT. So I usually bring maybe 8 of those along with me. And then I usually carry a snack bag with me that has either dehydrated fruit, jerky. Really like these GU chews. They're have a heavy amount of amino acids, and it just like feeds your muscles as you're going up big hills. You just feel the surge of energy. So highly recommend you bring those as well too. I have some of these. I have a Sea to Summit collapsible bowl and cup. Doesn't take up any room. I put in there a titanium spoon, and I like to bring a little bit of salt and pepper, season my food, olive oil. There's my line for my dry sack. This is what my food goes in, a 10-liter bag, and it does hang. It's really durable dry sack that REI makes. It's made it this far. It's got a few mouse holes in it, but it's kept everything dry and intact. Okay, as far as Toiletries and Medical, I carry like a basic medical kit with moleskin, tweezers, etc., band-aids, obviously toilet paper. I like these wilderness wipes. They're all right. Carry some hand sanitizer. Norovirus is a big problem in the AT. The other problem is tick bites causing Lyme disease. I bring doxycycline with me in the summer months. My doctor prescribed it for me
because I thought I would be kind of in Lyme disease country, and if I see a bullet mark from a tick bite, I could start taking that. I haven't had to use it yet, but it's there just in case. Just use I bring out a small dry towel. Electronics, I've really pared this down. I have an iPhone 7, which I'm filming this within. I've got the gut hook guide on here. This is the definitive GPS enabled navigation system for the AT. Gotta have it if you have an iPhone or a phone. You're bringing on the AT with you. I also bring a battery charger. It holds about 5 charges of my iPhone, and headphones. Obvious reasons, you might want to listen to them while you're hiking, or if you have somebody snoring in the shelter at night. Also bring the AWOL AT guide. I tear the pages out as I go. I also write my notes in the AT guide itself, and it does have a benefit versus the gut hook iPhone application. It just has more of what's going on in town, etc. Over here I have my I don't know, kind of utility bag with my light. I use a P-Tech headlamp. It's done well. Multi-tool, repair tape, extra batteries, lighter, and carry my iPhone sometimes in this armband thing, which makes it easier to use. And finally, on my trekking poles, I use these Lecky trekking poles. My first trekking poles were REI brand poles that broke after about 500 or 600 miles near McAfee Knob. And so I've been using these since, and I really actually like these. They're much lighter weight and really comfortable, and they're really adjustable. I always put duct tape around them as well too, so I've got some extra utility tape when needed. So that's it, and it's in my pack. Altogether, it's in the 30-pound range, probably 32 in the winter and 30 in the summertime, with 5 days worth of food without water. And if you have any questions, I'll post a link on the YouTube video, and you can direct them to me. Good luck, and I hope to see you out on the AT this year.